So, now do we have our dough rolled out? What we're going to do is we're going to texture it with this, and then we're going to cut it out with our knife and the templates to look like a heart, and then we're going to put it on our sprayed baking pan. So first what we want to do is we want to take our phone case, the back of it, or whatever you have to texture it actually, and you just want to kind of press it in with a little bit of force, but not too much, and you want to make sure that you don't get that camera looking thing in there, because you don't want it to look like a camera when you do it. Alright, so this kind of stuck to it, so I'm just going to kind of scrap that. And so now we have our dough flattened, and because our little problem just happened, we're going to do that. And now what we want to do is we want to cut out our little hearts. So we're going to place a heart template down, kind of smush it a little bit, and then we're going to cut it. And you want to place a few on so you can kind of see the basic line to where you have to cut it to get it to go across well with it. I cut our dough, and then we're going to cut it like this, and then we're going to cut it like this. So we should be able to make 6 or 7 hearts. And then we're going to cut it across like that again, and cut it like this. And you can always shape it later on, but I am just doing this so our heart has a really nice shape when we peel it up and when we cut it out. So we're just cutting out this, and you kind of want to take it and trim it. And now we want to peel off that excess dough. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, moment of truth, peel this off, lift this up. Come on. Come on. Yeah! We were successful with our heart cookie. It looks kind of janky. It's not perfect, but it's okay. We got our little janky heart here, and we're just going to place it on our pan, and then we're going to let it sit there. And now we're going to take this one, and we're going to cut it out. So we're going to repeatedly do the same thing with those shapes and hearts until we have all of our hearts cut out, and it's going to look very pretty. So I'm still in the process of cutting. Don't judge me. And we're going to scrape away all this excess, and then we're going to peel it off. Moment of truth again. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, another janky heart. But then again, that's why you have fingers. You can touch it up and move it around. And then you're going to place that one in your baking tray. And you want to give them a little bit of distance so they don't end up merging in the oven. Because that's just bad. Like, you don't want that. And now we're going to take a third heart, and we're going to cut that out. And with all of our excess dough, I will put this in a separate video. What we're going to do is we're just going to roll it up into balls and then just make it a circle cookie. But for my main video, I wanted to cut it out as hearts so I can make it cute for you guys. And then you're going to peel it up, and dun, 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 dun. Alright, so this one came out even more janky, so I have to shape this a little bit more. But it's okay. Alright, smush. Yeah, this is not my best one. Sorry guys, but it's okay. Ah! Oh my god, it's breaking, and now you just want to set it onto there. It's not going to be the best ever, but it's okay. Alright, now you want to use another cutter and just place it on, and then do this, and cut out our little heart shape again. And eventually, after you cut a few of them, what you can start doing is you can start actually, you know, just kind of getting them in there, so, which is pretty bit easier after you've started getting the feel for it, so then you don't have to use your cutter. You just kind of know the shape of it. And I'm having trouble here. It's like cracking and stuff. I really don't know what's wrong with it. Alright. Because I don't want it to look like a big fat circle. Alright. That's good enough. So we've got 4. And now we're just gonna take this excess and roll it into a ball so we can get like one last janky heart out of it. And maybe 5th time's the charm. So let's see what happens. Roll it out. Ah, moment of truth. Cutting. Whoops. Cutting, trimming, more cutting, little bit more trimming, shaping, peeling. Come off, dang it. Why isn't it coming off? It's like ruining the cookie. My God. What's happening? What's happening? It's alive. Alright. Peel it up. Get our janky cookie out. It's very janky. It's like the most jank cookie I've made. Okay, that was a fail. So now you're just gonna roll them up into balls and then do it. Because that one was not... And rolling a ball of cookie dough is really not that hard. And you want to smush it a little bit, but not a whole lot because they will expand in the oven. So... And now we're going to take that and we're just going to flatten it. And then I'm going to speed this up for you guys so it's a little bit faster so you can kind of see me doing it. So here we go. So now I'm on like my last cookie and it went pretty good. So I'm just curious to see how these come out. So there we go. Gonna place them on here. Actually put a little bit more on this one, so you might want to take it off and roll it again. Just for display. I really don't know what that was. So, and then roll back up again and just put it down. And now we're gonna put it in the oven. Follow me to the oven. And I'm a fancy cooker. I'm very neat. Well, I try to be, as you can see. So, and we're gonna put them in the oven for about 7 to 9 minutes. Or until you notice that they're expanding or golden brown. And then I will be back to show you guys the finished product. But for now we're going to stop the video and then we're going to merge them together later so then we can actually do it and we don't have to use a bunch of storage and whatnot.